So I've heard about videos of get ready with me, and I thought it was kind of silly until I really enjoyed watching my friends get ready. So first this morning, it's flu season, allergies, and my face is really puffy. And I have a photo shoot today, which is really exciting because I don't have money for a photo shoot, but this is a loophole that I found, which is fantastic. So I started with Dermatology. They're the brightening eye masks and they help reduce puffiness. The salt that I ate yesterday does not help with puffiness. It helps you retain fluid, which I knew better, but I just wanted salty snacks. So I have this lovely age spot that I am going in here, some sun damage to cover with Boing Hydrating Concealer from Benefit. I'm gonna use a blending sponge to just kind of blend that in. Then it makes whatever foundation I use more full coverage. And today, this is not what I wear in my daily use, but I am gonna wear it for the photo shoot. It's called Hourglass because I need full coverage today. My foundation really likes to come off of my skin. That's definitely feeling like not all my product soaked in, so. Feels like that should be full coverage. And I look like I'm wearing tribal makeup. So I'm just gonna pat that in and blend it. This is a very beautiful foundation that I don't typically like to wear in everyday life because some days I don't even like to wear foundation at all. Sometimes I hate the way that it feels. Especially during allergy season, everything gets itchy. But I think for photos, it's really beautiful. Next, I'm going to take some bronzer. This is Glow Minerals, and it's sun-kissed. Nope, yes, I'm right, sun-kissed. And it has a shimmer on one side and just regular bronzer on the other. So I mix it together in a circle. And on my hand first. And then I just go right where the sun would be hitting my face, where I have all the natural age spots. It gives it a little shimmer. And then I go along the jawline to the chin, just to brighten it up, down the nose, across the bridge of the nose. There we go. So today, for the look of my eyes, I am going with this custom palette from MAC Cosmetics. I tried to duplicate what was used on me when I was a guest on the Tyra Banks show back in the day. That's a funny story. My roommate and I got a call out of the blue to be on the show to discuss friendships and dating and what happens when your roommate or best friend starts dating someone and how that affects the dynamic of friendship. So I'm going with a matte lid that is just barely, I would say it's a very earthy blush color. I don't know what the technical name is. I'm gonna cover my lids. As I get older, I like matte, excuse me, matte colors on my eyelids more because it doesn't enhance the wrinkles that are starting. And then I am going to take this brush, it's a 210. I'm gonna go in with a darker crease color This one does have a little shimmer to it, so we'll at least let the light reflect nicely. I'm just gonna outline the crease of my eye just ever so slightly, keeping it low. I don't want it to come up too high. And I'm gonna trace my eye into the corner. And I don't want it to come out too far here. Usually I even end up swiping it up a little bit. Just trace, keep it low. And it's gonna be a little bit different if you have a hooded eye. Then you are gonna wanna take it a little bit higher to create the crease on your eye. And if you have space like I do, then you're gonna wanna keep it kind of low. Otherwise, it will look like that lady on the Drew Carey show. And it will come up way too high. What was her name? Mimi or something like that? She had the bright turquoise eyeshadow that came up all the way to her brows, almost. So that should be good. See how that's pretty dark? Now I'm gonna fluff it out with a blending brush, just really gently, so that it does come up a little bit and it's not such a harsh line.
I have to photoshoot. I like when you get to have some time to set and settle in. You're making a set and see what kind of touch-ups I need for shooting.
Now I want to go in. I'm being lazy today. I'm just going to use the same brush that I used on my lids, and I'm going to go in with this very pretty golden, kind of creamy, shimmery brow highlighter right underneath. And you can be very light-handed. You see how much that brightens it up? And then I like to bring it here. I want a little bit of highlight there. Also helps shape what I did here in the corner. I haven't done makeup other than my very quick daily makeup in a very long time. I do miss it. I really do enjoy, especially makeup on other people. And I'm gonna put a little bit in here in the corner to brighten that up. But I don't want that part shimmering too much. Just blend it in with my fingers a little bit. Now I need eyeliner. And luckily, with this look, it already gives a lot of definition in the eyes, but I'm a sucker for liner. I would usually do brown with this look, but I really want to make sure it pops in the photos, so I dampened my small angle brush. This is actually a brow brush, I believe. It's so old, the numbers have rubbed off. 208, I think is what that says. I'm going to use Carbon by MAC. I'm going to start in the outer corner and look up so that it pulls the skin up. If I'm looking straight forward, there's a tendency that the skin droops a little bit more, and then it can look droopy. You can very quickly make your eyes look droopy, as I saw on playback of how I did my makeup on Sunday morning when I sang at church. I was like, okay, that was droopy looking. That wasn't what mattered, right? We're our harshest critic. I try to be nicer to myself now that I'm getting older. You're gonna have to have some grace as you age. So that just makes it really pop. And then go back in and press. So Mariah Carey only likes to be shot from one side. I remember learning that when I was a kid. And of course everyone was like, oh, she is such a diva. I definitely have one more symmetrical side that's better to be shot, and it's this side. And it's totally different from this side, which is way more bulbous, and I just don't like being shot from that side. So I learned something from her. No shame. Let's see, I still need concealer and blush. And then I think we're pretty much ready. I'm gonna use Tarte. I'm gonna keep it nice Am I? Am I gonna keep it bright? My dress isn't very bright. Well, I was gonna use a darker, more earthy blush, but I can't find it. So we're going with bright today. And I don't want too much, so I'm gonna do my hand first. First I'm gonna do this on this side because I have that H spot that I'm trying to cover, so I don't want to rub it all around. I'm gonna be real gentle with it. Does look a bit bright. I'm just gonna go in and subdue it just a tiny bit. There we go. And now for the under eyes, I've got a little too much concealer. I'm gonna make it really nice and warm. Bring it halfway across and not to where the creases are, because it will just get stuck in there, and that's not usually very dark under people's eyes anyway. So I'm gonna keep it in the right spot. I like to bring it down next to my nose. I went over it a little far, so I might need to add a little bit of blush. It looks kind of white right now. It's all gonna settle in. And we need mascara. Bad Gal Bang by Benefit, one of my favorites, and this one's new. I don't really like lash curlers because my lashes are so short, so I just kind of push my lashes up. Trying to get in the corners where they like to hang down. Come all the way across. Use the tip to get the corners. Try to get my hair to not stick to my head. And that's today's look.